Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel, The Sacredness Within You. My name is Melissa. I'm an intuitive guide and spiritual coach, along with a Reiki Master Energy Healer. And in today's video, I just wanted to be able to introduce myself, share a little bit about why I'm creating this channel, what you can expect from me, what current offerings do I have, and also what expectations I have from you as a subscriber and viewer. So welcome in. Like I said, my name is Melissa, and I'm so honored and so excited that you are here. I really feel like creating this channel has been in the works and in the process for like 5 years. I've launched other channels, I've created other Instagram platforms, tried showing up in one way, then another way, to learn a lot about what it is that I wanted to be able to do and how I wanted to be of service to others, but also to discover some deep healing within me that was being blocked from past life experiences, to be able to show up in this way and to hold space for you and to be of service in a way that really aligns with me. So here we are. And in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about why I created this channel, why I chose my name of my channel to be Sacredness Within You. And one of the things you'll know is I write down almost everything in my phone, because sometimes I receive downloads that I want to be able to remember and share with you. And as I go through and feel into what it is that I want to share, I want to make sure I can capture as much as I can and share with you in as much detail as possible about the topic. So let's talk about the purpose of my channel. My channel is to really just help you rediscover that sacredness that's within you. Because through our conditioning, our beliefs that we chose to take on, is covering up that sacredness within us. And if you are on your path of awakening, you're peeling back those layers and rediscovering and tapping into that sacredness within you. I am here to simply guide you and to help you remember that sacredness. By no means will I ever say I'm an expert at anything, because I am not. If you are familiar with human design, I am a 3-5 emotional projector. So as a projector, I'm here to help people, help guide people, and to help really rebirth this new planet that is under construction. And I like to experience things the long way. So no matter where it is I go in life, what it is I'm doing, I take a really long way to get there. And there's reasons behind it. Sometimes my ego doesn't really like it, but my soul loves it, because my soul wants to experience all that it can. And it's by taking the long way that I get to have these experiences, because through these experiences, whether it's a lesson that I'm learning, a cycle that I'm closing, or even karma that I might be receiving, there's a lot of inner work and guidance that goes within it, and a lot of learning that I experience. And through all of this, I receive this knowledge. And then what happens again is that the universe, or God, or source, whoever you identify with, creates a very similar experience in my life again. For me to take that knowledge that I just gained, to go through that experience in a different way, and I create this wisdom. So I get to apply it to my life, and then I share it with you. And that's all I'm doing, is sharing with you the experiences I've had and how I navigated through them, so you can take that wisdom and apply it to your life as if you already went through that experience. And a lot of times this stuff is going to come to you and help you when you're at that fork in the road, where you're like, do I go down this path that I've already been down before, or do I choose another path and take this this wisdom that Melissa gave me and go down this path and create a new way of being in my existence? But also too, I'm here to help you create the life that you desire, the life that you've known that has really been waiting for you to show up and embody this incredible feminine energy, to also bring healing to your inner feminine, but also to healing within the feminine collective, because I still feel like as a collective, as women, there's a lot of pettiness, there's a lot of competitiveness, There is a lot of competition and a lot of scarcity mindset, a lot of the lack mindset, which goes hand in hand. A lot of women still embodying their wounded masculine energy. There's nothing wrong with that, because I at times still dabble into that, because there's parts of me that are still emerging and needing to be healed. And I feel like this is a lifelong process, but I'm here to just simply guide you and to help you remember. So you'll hear me all the time say in my videos, take what resonates with you, that feeling that you get inside of you that's like, yes, that is my truth as well. I'm helping you rediscover that. Whatever doesn't give you that feeling, just leave it there. Because maybe you're not ready to hear that yet. Maybe you're not ready to take that part on in your journey yet. But that's my truth, and part of me being on this platform is also speaking in my truth. And just because somebody else's truth doesn't align with you or is not the same as you doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different. So that's really why I created this channel. And right now, in terms of where I'm at, in creating this channel is brand new. Same thing with my Instagram platform. So if you don't follow me on there, make sure you go on Instagram and follow me at Sacredness Within You. And then also too, I will be showing up periodically when I feel called to on TikTok. Or right now I'm going to pour a lot of my energy and focus onto YouTube, a little bit onto Instagram. On Instagram I share more things about my everyday life, maybe some practices that I do for self-care, self-love, how I embody my feminine energy, resting, all that kind of stuff. So you can start incorporating those things as well. And like I say, I'm not an expert. I'm a coach. I'm a guide. I have lived through all these experiences that I'm going to share with you, and I'm just here to help you along the way. So let's talk about what it is that I currently offer. So right now I'm just working with individuals one-on-one, because I'm still working part-time in a restaurant as a server. So I'm creating the life that I desire. And eventually I want to be able to walk away from that and focus 100% of my energy into you and into this platform and into other platforms, and really doing what sets my soul on fire. Because I've always known my whole life that I was here to be of service. To help people create a change in their life, and to really create a change in the planet as well. I knew at a very young age that the planet that I was born into, that I came down to experience when I came in, would be very different when I left it. Meaning I was going to leave it in a different place, a better place than what I came into. There's a lot of things that I knew as a child that I held on to that I knew was my truth. And part of it was being able to heal others. Another part is to be able to heal myself. Another part was to be able to break generational curses and things that I experienced in this life before I brought in life of my own into this planet. And so I wanted to be able to help others with that as well, because I've learned on my journey that yes, experiences in this life can impact us right now, but also two experiences from past lives can impact our journey as well. And so right now I'm just doing one-on-one coaching sessions, whether that's spiritual coaching and guidance, or doing some inner feminine healing and guidance as well. Because a lot of us have mother wounds, we have sister wounds, we have these wounds that keep attracting the same people in different bodies into our lives, whether that's romantic or friendships or whatever, coworkers or whatever that may be. But I have those two types of coaching sessions available. And I'll leave all this down below in my description box. And on Instagram too is where I will always post my available timeframes for my sessions that I have available based on my work schedule. And eventually I will be having a website up and running where you can just schedule your sessions in. But until then, go to Instagram, reach me on there, or you can send me an email as well. My email is on the description box in here. One thing I do want to talk about is my, And also too, I do offer one-on-one Reiki energy healing sessions as well. All my sessions are distant sessions, so they will be via Zoom, and they will be recorded so you have access. My coaching sessions will be recorded so you have access to that all the time. Right now, I'm just doing live distant healing sessions for individuals. Eventually, I will record them. I just need to figure out the details in terms of how I want to do that, and how much I want to be able to charge for that as well. But one of the things I want to reiterate before I go into what do I expect from my community is, first I want to remind you that take whatever resonates with you, leave the rest behind. And if something triggers you, that it's okay. I gave you a beautiful gift to heal, to see, and accept a part of you that is wanting to be healed, seen, and accept, so you can integrate that and become into who you are. So let's talk about you. Like, what do I expect from you? Hopefully, well, I really want all my followers to be able to subscribe, like my videos, comment on my videos, because I really want to be able to cultivate and create an incredible community that is supportive. Meaning, if somebody is going through something and they're commenting on their struggling things, be supportive, be compassionate, chime in, and share your wisdom as well, because I believe all of you have wisdom to be shared. And I am not threatened by other people sharing their wisdom. I actually want others to share their wisdom, because I want you to be able to tap into your power and really see how you have that ability to change not only your life, but other lives as well. So I want everyone to support one another, comment, like, share my information. And then to eventually down the road, I want to be able to create some circles where us women can get together. Maybe we do ritual, we do some healing around certain things, have in-depth conversations around some things that we're struggling with, to have that community. Because I know at times in my journey, and even right now, my circle of friends is really small, very intimate, because I don't share my energy with everyone. Not everyone has access to me energetically, mentally, socially, whatever that may be. I'm very selective in terms of that. That's why also too in my videos, I'm not going to go in depth about certain things in my life. I will share with you certain experiences that I've had, what I needed to learn from it, and some steps that I have taken to overcome that, because I want you to be able to do the same. What else? Let me see. I think that's pretty much it in terms of what I expect from you. I don't tolerate any negativity, any toxicity around things. If you are really being negative, bashing other people, bashing me, whatever it may be, I will block you. It's just how I am, because I don't tolerate any of that stuff. I really want us to be able to collaborate with one another, to see the beauty within one another, to be supportive, and create a really sacred space. Because if you're anything like me, I set the intention that I connect with women that have had experiences like me and that have similar wounds and trauma, so I can help them through them. Is that I have had, sorry, I'm waiting on my groceries to be delivered. I have had women that haven't been supportive, haven't given me that space. And it all started when I was really young with my mother. And it's played out multiple times in my life. And I've learned that those people are there to help me grow into my power. But it doesn't mean we need that in this circle and this collective of women. I want it to be a place where you can be vulnerable, where you can share what it is that you're going through. And we can help as women help you and support you through that, because that is part of being in your feminine energy, is being supportive, being nurturing, and holding that space. And so I just wanted to create this video, welcome you to my channel, talk about what it is that I do and how I'm here to be of service. Oh, and a little bit about me, other than I'm an intuitive guide and mentor, but also to Reiki master. I am currently been in my journey of awakening for about 7 years. My awakening happened shortly after meeting my divine counterpart. I am on the twin flame journey, and that, along with another experience in my life, was the catalyst to my awakening. And I incarnated into a family, to parents that did not want me. I was not wanted from the very beginning, and I was born underneath third party energy. I had poverty consciousness on both my lineages, on my mother and father's side. However, the amount of abundance that they created was very different. My dad's family was more on the poor side. My mom's side was a little bit wealthier. So I got to experience two different dynamics and already experiencing duality in my reality at a very young age. I experienced abandonment at the age of 10 when my parents separated, when my dad left. It was a really, really traumatic event for me, and it was just showing me, but I didn't know this at the time, that I had abandoned myself. I mean, I really had at that point in time shut down all my gifts that I had. I was known as a black sheep of the family, still am, where I knew certain things about people just based on reading their energy. I could see certain things that others couldn't see. My mom would always tell me to stop telling stories. She would always be like, oh, this girl has such a wild imagination. I would have she would be like, stop talking about your invisible friends. There's nobody there. I mean, the list goes on. But I ended up shutting those things down. And yet there was certain things about me that I always knew and I always held on to because that was my truth and the remembrance of what I had from when I was little. And through my awakening, I've been able to tap into more and more of those gifts and to be able to utilize them to help people on their journey. Oftentimes I trigger people just by being in their presence. And it's not something that I do intentionally. It's just me being me. That's the way I've been designed and the way I've been created and how I help the planet evolve. And I always view triggers as a gift. I'll do more of this on another day. But also too, it's through that you get to grow. But also too, through being in contact with you, I can learn a little bit about you. I can see, this is the part that's really fun and interesting, is when people are going through something, when I'm working with them on coaching sessions, I can see in my mind's eye and I receive downloads of what they need to do in order to overcome a certain situation or lesson as well. And the way I coach people is I get you to see that on your own. Sometimes when you can't see it, then I'm like, okay, after we've done a lot of digging, a lot of inner work, I sometimes will guide you and be like, okay, here's the next step you need to do. Here's the next step that you have to take in order to get to this point. And I hold you accountable to that. But that's just a whole nother thing. But through my awakening, I've been able to tap into those gifts and remember and utilize them for the expansion of your soul, expansion of your consciousness. And yeah, that's pretty much a little bit about me and my channel. I'm really glad that you are here, and I cannot wait to connect with you and share with you the wisdom that I have and to help you start creating the life that you have or that you desire. And so things to look forward to, like I mentioned, some women's circles coming down the pipeline. I just need to figure out what platform do I want to use, what it is I want to create, and the frequency of it. Also too, I have a lot of desire to create some online courses to help you navigate through, the shadow work, self-love, healing your inner feminine, healing your inner masculine, healing the stuff in between your inner masculine and feminine, how to step into wholeness within you, and just really so much more. Helping you cultivate conscious relationships, overcoming poverty consciousness. I mean, the list goes on. And so there'll be multiple ways in the future in terms of how you can work with me. But for right now, I am just doing one-on-one coaching sessions. So if that is of interest to you, feel free to reach me on Instagram or drop an email as well. So my friends, I'm sending you all so much love and light. I would love to hear from you. Introduce yourself. Let me know what you would like to hear and how I could be of more service to you. And until next time, you guys.